Today we're going to be shooting some spooky portraits with Dracula film. Hey everyone, Sean here. Today we're going to be reviewing this black and white film. It's called Dracula 35. Now this film is made by the Film Photography Project. They're a small group that has a podcast dedicated to film photography, but they also make limited run film that they sell on their website. So according to the FPP website, Dracula 35 is a 64 ISO fine grain panchromatic negative high resolution film. It's coated on a transparent polyester base, so it's really easy to develop and scan. And Dracula 35 is expanded into the near infrared range. So you're gonna get a beautiful fine grain image with this black and white film, and it's going to be near infrared. So it's gonna do some interesting things with skin tones and with plant life. And it's also 64 ISO, which means it is not very sensitive. And this is great if you're shooting outside and you want to shoot shallow depth of field. And it's also great for shooting long exposures. Okay, let's load it into a film camera. Today I've decided to use my Zenit 312M. This is a Russian M42 mount camera. It is a later version, so it's fairly plasticky, but it's actually still pretty strong. It's a very standard 35mm SLR, not too fancy, but what I like about it is fully manual. Okay, let's load the film now. There we go, we're ready to shoot. Okay, first here are some candids and portraits I shot with the Dracula 35 film with available light. And with the 64 ISO film, I was able to shoot at an f2 and still have a usable shutter speed. Next, I took the film and my Zenit 312M camera to the studio. This is more of an impromptu setup in my living room, but I'm gonna call it a studio. And we were working with model Abby and using constant source LED lights that you can spot just like a spotlight. So we could put light just on Abby's face and let the background go completely black, kind of creating this classic 1940s horror Hollywood movie look. With this shot, I had one Pop Spot Ultra 100 behind Abby, adding edge light to her hair. And then I had another one kind of positioned up above, spotting down on her face, letting the other side of her face kind of go into mysterious shadow. And I really like this shot because it looks like the poster of a 1970s horror film. And that's what's so great about the Pop Spot Ultra 100 lights. You can really just put light exactly where you want it in a scene, right on our model's face, and let the rest go black for a very powerful cinematic look. Just one note, I did develop this film in monobath, so it's extra contrasty. If I developed it normally, there'd be a little more detail, but I kind of like the extra punch the monobath gave my film. Okay, that was Dracula 35 in a nutshell. I loved shooting on this film stock. The low ISO created a really, really beautiful image. And I haven't shot enough film photography lately, so it was really great to just get in and get my hands dirty and shoot some analog film. Click the link below to get your Dracula 35 film today, and click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more videos just like this one.